Good day. Welcome to another session with Guru Wonder. I'm your host, Gurvinder Singh. Today I wanted to talk about meditation. It's much touted about, and whether it is what is its benefits and what could be some of the problems. Are we aware where we are headed with meditation? To begin with, we have to remember that we are energy beings, with our energy being manifested in physical, mental, and spiritual forms within us, be it material or immaterial. We are always and only energy. We are at our best when these three energy forms synchronize within us. Unfortunately, due to a variety of reasons, we are rarely in sync. These energies are not in sync with the various components and within us and of existence. As a result, good health seems to elude us. Good health is not an absence of disease. The origin of the word health comes from, the old letter comes from meaning to be whole, that is to be complete. It also, incidentally, this also gives rise to the word holy. The ancients in many societies who lived off the land, they tended to be more connected to nature and our natural existence. They knew about these energies and tried both to understand and manage these energies. But with the rise of modern religion, ideology, and science, we have lost much of that connection with nature. Fortunately, Indian mystics have, over thousands of years, not only developed a great understanding of these energies, but also institutionalized this knowledge and wisdom. Unfortunately, once again, much of this knowledge and these institutions have been deliberately destroyed by so-called forces of modernity. Here is an interesting fact. About 93% of all this wisdom is captured and enshrined within various scrolls and manuscripts, which are in Sanskrit. They have never been read, they have never been understood by modern men, and sadly ignored by Indians themselves. Most of this knowledge has just been simply stored and archived and forgotten about. Fortunately, all is not lost. Even thousands of years later, Ayurveda, the science of well-being, has survived in India. The aim of Ayurveda is to unify mind, body, and consciousness. Amongst Ayurveda's vast resources, the wealth of these resources, there are two very important and central aspects: yoga and meditation, which thrive even today. Meditation is a powerful practice. And like all powerful things, it can either be a great benefit or pose a danger. Therefore, it is essential to understand and respect it. Meditation is now increasingly indulged in by various people, and without understanding, there can be some unintended consequences. I'm witness to many friends and family members who have plunged into meditation practice with gusto. Some of them have progressed well and evolved into even more beautiful beings. Unfortunately, in some earnest practitioners, there has been a visible decline in well-being, with some of them even breaking down emotionally and physically. Now, this decline may appear strange, even ridiculous. Many conceal their real situations, having begun their meditation with a lot of fanfare, and they cannot conceive of, leave alone, accept that their meditative practice which has brought them to this situation. So I identified a small group of associates who spent much time in meditation and queried about their well-being. But half of them were experiencing lesser well-being than before they began their extensive meditation practice. They were meditating maybe 4 or 5 hours a day. And many complained of anxiety, depression, body ache, etc. The meditation teachers and guides refused to accept that the meditative practice may be the cause of the discomfort. And on the other hand, medical doctors could only prescribe increasing doses of sedatives and anti-anxiety medication. And these friends and associates remain fine as long as they accept, consume these anti-anxiety, highly addictive sedatives. Now, I'm no expert, but I know my associates well. And I sought with the help of some meditation practitioners and psychiatrists to assist them if I could. A few associates agreed to follow my advice, and I asked them to stop their meditative practice for a few days and also reduce their medication a few days later. Lo and behold, most of them began to feel better, and in a few days were completely free from anxiety, with no need to reach out for anti-anxiety medication. Then I asked them to once again take up yoga and physical exercises and a simpler diet. The improvement was remarkable. And in several months, most of them were living healthier and bouncier lives. Now, you might be curious to know what exactly happened. We are living beings with energy within us, the physical form and the consciousness and the spiritual form. One of the things that meditative practice does is it raises the level of consciousness. That means the internal energy of the body, latent energy, which is always there and which flows through the human body, gets enhanced. And the more you meditate and the more you concentrate, you drop all other distractions and energy dispersions, and this energy starts increasing, much like a pressure cooker. And that is why there is a word that they call as Ichha Mrityu. You can raise the energy level so high that a person can choose the time and place of death, that their consciousness, their spirit leaves the body. When does death occur? Death occurs when the body grows too weak and the energy grows too high. Or the energy goes so high and the body cannot sustain this increased energy, much like a pressure cooker, which when enhanced can cause the pressure cooker to explode. What people are doing, many of the practitioners are not working on their diet, are not working in enhancing the strength of their body, while simultaneously increasing the spiritual energy. So therefore this bears heavy on the physical body, and therefore they go to the doctor. They say, I'm feeling anxiety, I'm getting body ache, I'm getting all these other things. And what does the doctor do? He says, okay, I'll give you something to ease the pain, I'll give you something to sedate you and allow you to sleep. But this is a journey there where people have to progress beyond this physical discomfort. And it's extremely dangerous that we keep on increasing our internal energy to a point where the physical body cannot sustain it. So, if one has to go on the meditative practice, which I think everybody should, it's also necessary to strengthen the body and and this comes from good sleep, good diet, and some form of exercises to keep that. And that is why yoga and meditation go hand in hand. The this is, I am not, as I mentioned, I'm not an expert, but this experiment and this analysis and this understanding of mind, which I empirically suggested I proposed this empirical solution to my friends and associates, and I'm happy to say many of them are doing very good. Well, that's enough for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please do press the like and share button, and I hope to see you again on my channel once again. This is Gurvinder Singh from Guru Wanda signing off. Thank you.